welcome everybody. 8:35. Just meeting here Wednesday mornings. Like to just come and meet past clients and realtors that have used us before, or anybody else that has a question about their house. We're here to help. I'm Richard Smith with Calibre Home Inspections, an engineer-directed company of 25 years, inspecting homes and protecting dreams. We're going to try to keep this to 15 minutes, give or take a little bit, depending on how many questions we have. Um, see if we can maybe wait a minute, see if people are going to show up. But I love talking house. So if you do have any questions, feel free to just reach out and ask any questions you have. It's winter time now, so in lieu of anybody asking any questions, we can go through maintenance tip. Have a sheet that is broken down by seasons, and you can get that off the website. So if you have any questions or you want to set up a schedule for maintaining your own house, I suggest that you actually print this off. It's different colors for each season, and laminate it. Post it by your shop if you have anywhere that you hang your tools and you frequent. Then you can actually just take a look at it and see if you want to do any maintenance on your house. It's actually good to get out and maintain your largest investment. So if we don't have any questions out there, I'd like to just hit some more winter tips. Let's see, it's a good time to do inside stuff. What we have is any kind of water filter, HVAC filter, of course. You're going to do that a little bit more often than just in the winter. But bigger projects, things that you don't have to do so often, you could also check for leaks. And that is a large part of what we do with the maintenance tune-up. So if you're a little anxious about maintaining your house yourself, we could actually come and take a quick look. It's not very expensive at all. And we will go through and we will look for all the places that we find water hiding that is not where it's supposed to be. So do check all the areas that would leak under the sinks and behind refrigerators, around water heaters, areas in basements, crawl spaces. So if you have one of those crawl spaces you just don't want to go in, then we will cover up and we'll get to those areas in the crawl space that you can't get to, that are often so neglected. And if there is something leaking, you definitely want to catch it quickly before it starts rotting building materials and creating mold and inviting bugs and critters to the moisture. So gas leaks and fuel lines, well, then you should check those too. If you have any gas piping around your house, without using any particular equipment, you can actually test for leaks yourself. There is an odorant that is put into gas, natural gas and propane, to make it smell bad. And that's what you're smelling for. Hopefully COVID didn't destroy your nose faculties and you can smell different odors still. So you just kind of get close to the pipe and kind of grab the air around it and smell. And if you smell anything that smells like rotten eggs, that's just that or sulfur, something rank that shouldn't be there. Well, then you probably have a gas leak. Sometimes the gas leaks are so slow that it's not really a health hazard. If it's in the attic or the crawl space, if it's in the house, then it is a health hazard. But if it's really slow, then it just diffuses and it's not so much of a health hazard, but you're losing power, you're losing energy. If it's leaking, you don't want it to leak. So I would definitely recommend having that checked by either a licensed plumber that can handle the gas or a heating and air licensed heating and air guy. Those two are certified to deal with gas lines, and so forth. So, um, let's see, check leaks behind fridge and under dishwashers. There's a little panel under there. You can take that panel off, get a flashlight. It'll be real dusty, and you'll find stuff you've lost years ago. So you just take that panel off the bottom, get a flashlight in there. You can clean it out too if you want. That's always a nice kind of a spring project, but for spring cleaning. But you're there looking for leaks, might as well just give it a dust. In the winter, there's a little switch on your ceiling fans. You could flip that switch, and turning the ceiling fan on in the winter, a lot of people don't do that, but if you turn it on slow, it rotates slower, but it rotates the opposite way. Instead of pushing air down, it pushes up air, and it pulls it from the middle of the room. And there's heat that sits around on the ceiling. So what happens is it pushes the air up slowly and it pushes it down the walls and it circulates the warm air around the house. So if you have it on low and for ambiance and for moving the air around the house, it could actually keep you a little bit more comfortable. Let's see, winter. Um, and then of course, bigger projects, and you can make those as big as you want. And that is when the weather's bad, you'd rather be inside. And now is a time to clean out your garage or your basement. Basements often become black holes, great dry storage areas, kind of like a wonderful outbuilding if it is unfinished. If it's finished, there's usually an area that's unfinished, and it usually just sucks up all the stuff that you're not using or want to clear out from upstairs. And now is a time to organize that and clear that out. Definitely keep areas away from electrical panel and plumbing cutoffs. So in the event that you do have an issue with any water, you can actually get to the cutoff quickly. And making sure you understand all the plumbing cutoffs and electrical breakers and anything else that you would need to cut off. Make sure you can access your furnace, especially your filters. Uh, any um, any filters or extra areas around the uh, furnace area are always good to maintain. Keep them dusted. Look around for leaks from condensation on your flue vents and your uh, coolant line around your furnace area is sometimes a little rusty, and it's because the lack of insulation around that line. So that's it in general maintenance. We're going to probably hit uh, the next time we have no one show up, we'll probably hit one of your systems that we can uh, do some real maintenance on, make sure your house is in good shape. So, and if I did all these with my house, you know what they say about plumbers and having the worst plumbing on the block. It's true. The worst house that I've ever seen as far as plumbing goes, a plumber lived there. So it was just amazing. Uh, Home inspectors, we know what to do, and we do aggressively attack things that would be real significant safety issues or would cause damage particularly water. Um, Water and then any other life safety issues. But I guess we had no one show up today, and we can cut this a little short, but those are some really good maintenance tips for the winter. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody next week. We can just make the announcement, see if we have anybody show up next week. I expect there's going to be a few. So uh, we are probably your best independent home advocate you could choose. We'll do an inspection for you, and we will really take you by the hand and help you understand your house. If it is your first house, or if you want help with how all your systems work and what you need to know about your house, then I have a video that goes out after an inspection. But if you want some TLC, you want some direction, be happy to talk to you over the phone, and we can come out and help you with that too. So it's Richard Smith, Calibre Home Inspections, inspecting homes and protecting drains. We'll see you next week.